Hello, I'm Lucatorix and welcome back to my Scythia campaign on Rome Total War. Now, it's been a while since I've played this, so it'll take me a second to actually remember what's going on, but I do remember that we declared war on the Macedonians because we basically wanted Byzantium and they had it under siege, so we took it off them. We now have Byzantium, but now we've engaged in a massive war, which we probably don't have enough troops really to constitute, but we've done it anyway. Looking at the area, Bylazora has got basically nothing in it. I'm pretty sure this guy is heading down to Bylazora, but the main problem is there's a big army of, I'm not even going to try and say that name, which is just around, which isn't ideal, but okay. It's not too bad. We're going to try and take Thessalonica very, very soon. Now, Byzantium isn't particularly happy, so we'll lower the tax rate slightly. And what about recruitment? Yeah, it's basically got nothing in it, so recruit some horse archers, get a no, don't get a trader, get that in, communal farming, then a trader, possibly a port at some point as well, but yeah, that'll be okay for the minute. Now we finally have Chersonesus under siege. Like, it took us forever. I think we can get that next turn. Yeah, we're just building one ram, that'll do the job. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the reason we can't take Thessalonica particularly is because we have no infantry as well, which is why this single unit of peasants is coming over. So what I'm going to do is, because it doesn't seem like there's a lot more we can do this turn, I'll sort out all the buildings and recruitment, and then we'll get going. Oh, and it seems like we have Campus Lazyges. Oh no, Campus Lazyges is under siege by the Dacians. I didn't even realise that. Right, so in here we have 2 Scythian horse archers and some peasants, alongside another 2 Scythian horse archers and a general, and attacking us is a decent sized Dacian army. I didn't even realise that. Bear in mind, I thought I'd taken the Dacians down last turn, but I hadn't. I'm pretty sure this is like all they have. So if we manage to take this, then the Dacians are down to very, very little for the moment. But our force isn't really big enough. So yeah, I think we're waiting until they attack us. And we're just recruiting in the meantime. We're sort of, yeah, we're just building up before we launch an attack. We do have some mercenaries if we need, which we might need. Sarmatian mercenaries are good, but they're expensive, and that's the problem with them. Plus, they're not particularly numerous. So, well, yeah, we'll just keep that there for the moment. We took Vicus Venedae, and this guy was going to head south, but there is a settlement up here, which I want to take before the Germanians take it. I'm not exactly sure where it is, though. Can we recruit in Vicus Venedae? No. We should probably get a palisade up at some point, but let's get some roads, then a palisade, then that. Oh, and then we've got no money. Right. Do one thing at a time. We'll get some roads in first. So, I kind of want this guy to head up here because, yeah, I want to get this last settlement. I think it's around here. So we'll do that. And yeah, we can't recruit anything, can we? No, it's terrible, Vicus Venedae. I don't even know if 2 Scythian horse archers will be enough to take out whatever is in there. It probably won't be. If not, that's fine. We'll deal with that when the time comes. Right, we pretty much have no money now. In fact, we literally don't. So let's end the turn and see what exactly happens. I'm guessing it's not going to be brilliant, to be honest. Okay, end of turn. Most importantly, I was going to say is what is the Macedonians going to do? What are the Macedonians going to do? Here they are, and they've attacked us outside Thessalonica. So what have they got? They've got about a similar amount of men than us, slightly more. Got him, 2 light lancers, which the problem is they're fast. Because, oh no, they're heavy infantry, but they're fast moving, yeah, because they're light lancers, so they are fast, yeah, which means they could possibly outrun our Scythians. Thracian mercenaries I'm not that bothered about. That's fine. And then Antigonos has got himself, obviously, and 2 phalanx pikemen. Honestly, I feel like we could do a mad one here. Let's give it a go. The strength ratio is 2 to 3, so it is in their favour, but I reckon we can cause an upset, or at least take out quite a few of their men, which is what I want to do. Now bear in mind we're on the defensive, which, I don't know, possibly would benefit us, I'm not sure, but we have got a bit of an uphill advantage, not a huge amount. There's a nice farm over here, but we won't get involved in that. I mean, we haven't really got an uphill advantage. What I'm going to do is get the lads, including you, and I'm going to spread them out, loose formation, and I'm going to spread them out as widely as possible, like that. So they're going to have a trouble dealing with all these guys. Obviously they're all on skirmish mode and fire at will. Now right, we'll move forward a little bit just so we have a little bit of an uphill advantage. Of course, as soon as these guys run out of arrows, they're useless. We know this, but now as long as they don't get into melee combat, which they're very likely to do because they're a bit stupid sometimes, we should be fine. We're going to fire on these lads. We should probably pick our targets more specifically. For example, Thracians aren't that important, but I'd like to get the light lancers down, but obviously the general's bodyguards. So, how about you two, you. Okay, this is not very sensible. You. Pick on these guys. You, oh flip. You, and not you. Pick on the general. And the last two lads can pick on the light lancers. These guys might run out of missiles relatively quickly, in which case we'll just have to back off. There are more guys over there, but they're mostly hoplites. So we'll speed it up a little bit, because it's going to get kind of crazy. Everyone's going to spread around. The Macedonians aren't going to know what to do. But they aren't going to be able to hit us, hopefully. 1% of us is dead. I think, are they missile cavalry? No, they're not, but they might have missiles somewhere. Because I don't know how they hit us, really. Okay, they're already routing. Fine. Pause. Don't really bother about them. Let's get the general down. So these guys don't last very long, do they? Look at them, they're just running around in circles. They have no idea what to do. The bodyguard's down to 11. We can kill the general in a minute, which is great stuff. And we've killed 24% of them. 1% killed of us. Beautiful. So everyone on the bodyguard. And we're not even running out of arrows that quickly, which is just beautiful. Right. The general's down to 6, so you guys can probably start focusing on this general instead. Whereas you lot, that general's surely down soon. Once we got the general dead, I can focus on the other lot. General's bodyguard, how many you? 5, come on. It's going to be down any second now. 3, 2, nearly. Come on, there we go, he's dead. Right. Pause. Not bothered about these guys anymore. You guys need to come over here. Now, bully this general. Get him down as well. We can get 2 Macedonian generals down. Just avoid these guys. As long as you avoid these guys, which it doesn't look like you're going to do. Oh, they've roused anyway, it's fine. Well, we can chop a couple of them down if you're coming through, but honestly, yeah, just focus on the general's bodyguard. Took a couple of knocks there, running through the routing troops. 1% dead to 36%. Absolutely beautiful. That's what I love to see. Honestly, Scythian horse archers, they're so overpowered in my opinion. It's great to see. Okay, the general is coming forward, but he's slower than us. He's getting trapped in some corners as well. Down to 8 men. 4, 3. Yep, he's dead as well. Right, don't bother about him anymore. Right. Now, they're split into 2 groups. Phalanx pikemen. So you guys deal with the phalanx pikemen. The rest, and you can deal with the phalanx pikemen. And then what have we got? Other second unit phalanx pikemen. Oh, what have we got here? A couple of light lancers. They're not too much of an issue. And then you deal with these phalanx pikemen. So as long as these guys don't cause any trouble, which they shouldn't, then we should be fine. And the pikemen should go down relatively quickly. They're not too strong, I don't think. Right, these guys getting a little bit close, but okay, they've routed. So all of you focus on these guys. There's some light lancers over there. They're running off. They know what's good for them. I don't think we've done quite enough to take the city. But I want to get these hoplites down particularly because they're going to be annoying when trying to take the city. But we've killed a huge amount of them. That's it, chase after them. Yeah, they're light lancers, they've ran off. They're not interested anymore. And these guys are trying to run off as well, but we are taking them down very quickly. Continue, want to get as many of them down as possible, lads. You guys should be chasing someone, come on. You guys should be chasing someone as well, come on. They're going to get away. Oh well, we've got them vast majority of them down, 87%. Yeah, we haven't done quite enough to take the city, I think. Look at that, heroic victory. We took 5 kills. And they got... No, sorry. Wrong way around. We got 438 kills, they got 5. And apparently they had a 2 to 3 strength ratio in their favour. Look at that. That is the power of Scythian horse archers right there. They really, really are excellent in the open field, particularly against slow units like hoplites. It's why I'm not that scared of the Macedonians. We can pretty much walk it into Thessalonica next turn. Other than that, not a lot's happening. The Dacians didn't attack. Man the hour as well, Captain Philippos. So we get a general, which is always good. So I'll take that. And a suitable husband, but you're 56 years old, mate. Bit too old for my liking. So coming of age. Oh, and a coming of age as well. Scythias in Campus Scythia. Okay, interesting. We'll get you moving on in a second. First of all, I want to see what's in Thessalonica. Basically nothing, surely. This guy, okay, a lot of hoplites, but again, like, what are you going to do like against my troops?
Lord?
Right, we'll just... No, we won't merge the units. I don't want to... we can merge these 2 units because their experience isn't going to affect anyone.
Yes.
Yeah, that'll be fine. So, we can't besiege Thessalonica again because we haven't got any infantry.
Orders.
You need to head to Thessalonica.
Yes.
Otherwise, we can't do anything. What's your deal? Okay, you need to come down here as well before you get massacred by these lads. Right, besiege Thessalonica. Build. We just need 1 ram. Really, we just need 1 ram, and we're fine. But yeah, all these guys, join your friends, and Thessalonica will be ours very, very soon. As for you, you're going to head down towards Bilazora, which has only got 3 troops in it. Shame there's no one really to join you though, but that's fine. You besiege Bilazora, and again get a ram, and again we need some infantry. I need to remember to start bringing around some peasants just to hold the ram. So you join him in Bilazora. Don't want to lose another unit. Okay, so some troops are going to need to move down from Campus Getae, like barbarian cavalry is going to need to move down. That's fine. You need to probably move. You can move against the Dacians. So you head over here. Actually, no. Right, you head into Campus Getae. No, surely not. Surely to get from Campus City to Campus Getae, you don't have to go all the way around there. There's a bridge right there. Okay, so I know it's been held by some rebels. You're a bit stupid, aren't you, mate? All right. See, yeah. Well, okay, he's just gone. Right, Campus Getae, you're going to have to be a little bit unhappy for a second. You can lower the tax rate, and you need to recruit anyway, so just recruit some peasants or whatever. That's fine. Yeah, that's all good. You can get a shrine as well. Get a good old shrine there. Okay, now, next up. So yeah, Thessalonica's nearly ours. Bilazora, well, the big old army might come over, and there's this guy as well, so not sure how Bilazora's going to go, but we'll see. Now, Chersonesus. I think we can finally take it. Yes, we can. Oh, love it. Okay. Chersonesus. 205 men, 2 hoplites, and a Scythian horse archer. We should be able to do the job here. We're going to finally take the settlement. I can't wait. It's going to be beautiful. Right, here we are. Pretty decent sized settlement, you know, considering the area of the world this is. Start the deployment indeed. So you can head towards the gate. Honestly, I think we can do a lot of our killing outside the gate. We'll have these 3 lads who can get some good shots in, and the general can just finish the job up when the time comes. So head to the gate. You 3 head here and get some hits on whatever. And then, yeah, the general can just come around here and just get some hits in a minute. I reckon we can tear these hoplites apart from this range. The hoplites are just moving around, but we've got how many kills already? 21% of their kills. My goodness, and I think the 2% of their kills is actually friendly fire from us. Wow, these hoplites are being absolutely decimated. Already, you know, nearly 40% of their army's gone. One of the units is completely down. What have we got here? Oh, I can't quite see. Right, either way, you 3 lads come in. Come into the city.
Our warriors have taken the walls. Now
I actually want to be able to move the camera so I can see what's in there. Come on, that's it. Scythian horse archers. Okay, they're the only probably slightly difficult thing. No, 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 no. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, I see you're trying to skirmish around the Scythian horse archers, but don't charge into them. Right, okay, I actually don't want these guys dealing with this. You head round here. I want the general to charge, because I know Scythian horse archers have no melee attack or defense at all. So, if our general makes contact with them, he's dead. They're dead, rather, not the general. That's it. The general might take a few hits from the arrows, but if we just charge at him, these guys will crumble the second they... Yep, they're going down really, really quickly. They cannot cope with any sort of melee combat. We're still at 45. Half of them are down already. 15, 14. Broken. Somebody's gone. Pause, because I don't want you going into the hoplites. That's easy. This has been one of the easiest sieges I've ever done, which is nice because it's not been easy to get here, I can tell you that. It's been a long old journey. Enemy general fallen. Yeah. You get back, you've done your job. Building indeed captured. Right, so Scythians should now be taking shots at the militia hoplites. They're going to march forward because they can tell something's wrong, which is not good for them because they're going to get even more exposed to our arrow fire. Okay, our horse is trying to fire over buildings, which isn't actually an efficient use of their arrows, but I didn't know they could go through this gap. I thought they had to go through the streets. Fair enough. But yeah, anyway, they're going down really quickly. Really, really quickly. As long as we don't get into it. One of the idiots decides they're charging some spears. Swear down. Not very clever sometimes. Okay, we've almost got this. It's 14, 13. I mean, we're just getting them through missile fights. Beautiful. Right, I'm getting bored now. Let's just bring my general in. The last, there's like 3 men left. Let's just get my general in and destroy them. Oh, there we go. End the battle. Well, that was pretty easy, yeah. So we finally got Chersonesus. Beautiful, but yeah, that was very, very simple. We'll leave the peasants there, and then we'll get the general and the lads to move on, carry on moving, because we're going to need them against the Dacians or against the Macedonians. The Chersonesus is indeed ours, finally. We can occupy the settlement, there's no problem with that. And what can we recruit straight away? Warlords hold makes sense, then some roads, then a trader. That's all good. And in terms of recruitment, we'll get a peasant just to keep them happy. That's all fine. So you 4 can move out. Admittedly, they're not particularly happy by that, so we'll lower the tax rate, and they're fine. So now you're making this guy, Partaua, whatever his name is. He's made a massive journey. He's travelled from up here, long down here, then realised there's no crossing point, so he's gone back up, and then back around, back to Chersonesus, and now he's going to probably travel all the way down here as well. Because, yeah, there's no use really up here. Could fight against the Dacians, but I think we're going to need a lot of force against the Macedonians more. So, you come round here, and yeah, it's going to take you about 1,000,000 turns to get over here. So, you just have fun doing that, mate. You have fun doing that. So, Chersonesus, that's ours now. Nice bit of orange on the map. As for you, trying to find this settlement up here, which I know is around here somewhere. Here we go. Domus. What's actually in there? 2 units. So we're 2 versus 2, but I would imagine they can't deal with Scythian horse archers, so we should be fine. Then that's a bit more orange and a bit less land that the Germanians can get, which is good. Now Thessalonica, I can't remember. We can't take it, can we? No, because we haven't got anyone yet. So that situation was all sorted. And again, the same with you. You can't do anything because you haven't got any infantry, which is fine. This guy, I want to get this guy having a bit more of a view of the Dacians because... Alright, there's the other Dacian settlement, so you can head up there. We probably need some more spies, but we're just recruiting so heavily at the moment. So, as per usual, I will sort out the recruitment, spend the money, and then we'll get sorted. I have just noticed there is a Pontic army with a ship, meaning they could get over to Byzantium really easily. Hopefully they've got problems over here, so we're the least of their troubles, but slightly concerning. Right, the money is spent, so I think we're pretty much ready to go. Have noticed there's a big old Parthian army up here, which could easily take Campus Lazes if they wanted to. Hopefully they're going to head south, but slightly concerned by that. But, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully they move down south, leave Campus Sarkai completely open, and then we can take that quickly, just to make sure they can't recruit from here any longer. But anyway, we'll end the turn and see what happens. And Macedon have attacked us. Okay, now... so if we defeat this force, hopefully we'll be able to take Thessalonica, you know, finally. Captain Alkman is back with his... Oh no, there's another Captain Alkman is back with some pikemen. Well, they can't do anything, we saw that last time. And Captain Marsize can't see his force, but I doubt it's that good. So yeah, we're absolutely ready to fight this. Very similar fight, I would imagine, to the previous one. And hopefully it has a very similar result. And what I have noticed is they've drawn more troops down towards Thessalonica, leaving Bilazora relatively undefended, unless that massive army's come over, which I doubt it has, to be honest. So, or they've split up the massive army, which again suits me. I think it's literally exactly the same place as last time, so we're going to do exactly the same tactic. We do have a general this time, but he's not going to be any use, really. So, loose formation, sprinting, wide like that. I'm going to control this guy personally because he obviously can't skirmish, so he's actually a bit vulnerable, believe it or not. Now, what have we got over here? Because if he's a single unit of something terrible, well, they haven't entered the battlefield yet. Right, you to you deal with this lot of pikemen. You to you deal with the second lot of pikemen. As long as nobody's stupid and charges into a load of pikemen, we'll be fine. So I'll speed it up a little bit because it's pretty much the same as last time, to be honest. Yep. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Absolutely decimated. That's brilliant. Right. You guys can stop firing now, because it's just a waste of arrows, and get along here. This general can probably clean up the spearmen. That could be your job.
Now hunt them down.
Make sure they don't get back to Thessalonica again. Now, as for all of you lot, you can now go back to fire at will. I don't know what they've got, so just go to the top of the hill, and then we'll focus on whatever they've got. So yeah, we can run down the spearmen. Yeah, they're gone. And they're gone. Got the general some good experience. You can stay here. Enemy general fallen, that's Captain Alkman. Now let's go back to these lads. Right, some Thracian mercenaries, 13 of them. Some light lancers, yeah, it's pretty much nothing. So, all of you can focus on the hoplites, or the pikemen, whatever you want to call them. In fact, no. You lot can focus on the phalanx. You lot can focus on the cavalry. There we go. And again, as long as nobody does anything stupid, we'll be fine. So much arrow fire, they just can't cope with it. Light lancers are down. Pikemen, it's just a pikeman left. And the pikemen are down as well. Victory indeed. Continue chasing these pikemen. But I want to make sure nobody's strong enough to get back to the city. Although we've taken 97% down, it's fine. Yeah, we'll end the battle. Yep. Clear victory. No losses. Oh dear. Actually, fighting Macedonia as Scythia is really easy because they have a lot of pikes and hoplites and they just can't reach us. I'd imagine it's the same with fighting the Greeks as well. So Thessalonica is ours. Yes, indeed it is. Okay, good. And they're not happy. Can't really blame them, so we'll exterminate them. They're still not happy. Right, we'll sort that out in a minute. It'll all be fine. Dacia have attacked us. We could possibly lose Campus Lazyges here. Yes. These two, a lot of warband. Okay. They've got terrible troops. We just haven't got enough men. And bear in mind, we need a lot of Scythians, and we have only... well, there's nothing really we can do about it. I possibly should have bought those mercenaries. We might lose Campus Lazyges. This is really going to be a difficult one to win, just because of the sheer numbers, but we'll give it a go. Right, so here we are. Front gate, I mean, the peasants aren't going to be able to do anything, but they could just try and hold the front gate. As for you lot, probably would like you out in the open field. So just stay here for a second. Yeah, that's it. Now run out here. Same with you, run out here. because they're, as we all know, we're better out in the open field. Now, they've got lots of units that can hold ramps. There's no point trying to get rid of them. Barbarian cavalry, there's 2 barbarian warlords. Right. You try and get on that barbarian warlord. You try and get on that barbarian warlord. In terms of reinforcements, you can come over. So you just come over generally here. It's going to take ages for them to come all the way from over here. And, I don't know, just, yeah, try and get on these warlords. It's going to take ages. Ages and ages and ages to run over. And these peasants are going to be useless. So you guys need to get out properly. Right. Right. You need to get out of the city. Don't leave the doors open for them. That means run. When I click twice, that means run. Come on. Come on, both of you. Do what you're told, please. You need to get out of the city quick. Right, run over here. Run. No, do what you're told. Don't get caught up in the barbarian cavalry. Do what you're told. No. Oh, we're going to lose this if they do stupid stuff like this. You need to run away. Right, skirmish now. Now you're allowed to skirmish. Well, you skirmish around these stupid boys because... Right, that's it. Right, round here. Round here. Nobody charge. As for the peasants, I mean, the gate's just open. Why are the gates open? The gates shouldn't be open. We're making this easier for them than it needs to be. Oh my goodness. Right, you're just going to have to defend the front gate. I mean, the front gate is dead. Right. What's going on? What is going on? Okay. Why? I swear down. Why have you charged into the general? They're dead. They're dead. What have you done? They've routed, and 5 of them have died, and they've routed. Oh dear. And I've been saying Scythians are OP, and they literally just do this. I mean, that is terrible. That is absolutely abysmal what I've just seen from that unit there. The general's causing us trouble. I'm just going to leave everyone on fire at will in skirmish mode. I don't think there's anything we can do. Just the sheer amount. Oh no, that's our general. Oh, flip, he might as well. Barbarian Warlord versus Barbarian Warlord. We're both going down relatively quickly. These guys don't know what they're doing. They're just sitting here and going, please kill me. Which is... He's routed. You're the general and you've routed and 6 of your men have died and you've routed. Nah, we've lost this. We've absolutely lost this. This guy's chased about 4 men off. We've absolutely lost this. I'm going to speed up a little bit. It's a lost cause. It's an absolute lost cause. People didn't do what they were told. And, well, they've paid the price of their death. Pretty much. The general might as well just suicide charge. Yeah, he's dead. Well, that's a real shame that we couldn't do a bit better purely because of the peasants of routed as well. Yeah. And then, look at these lads, they're all the way over there. Oh dear, yeah. We've lost this. The Dacians just had too much of a force. We'll sort them out later. They'll regret this. They will regret this. They'll wish that we've wiped them out already. But yeah, it's absolutely game over. They're going to take the plaza any second. Don't run into the Dacians. No. Absolutely game over. I'm going to end it now, probably. I'll just give it 2 minutes. Real shame. Real shame, that is. Well, I don't like ending episodes on this note, but that is a bad note to end it on. But it's alright. We'll recruit again. I mean, it's just because we didn't have enough numbers. That's pretty much it. We just didn't have enough numbers, really. And we should have fought them out in the open field when we had the chance. We didn't. What's going on over here, then? Some rebels have attacked us. Oh, these rebels. So they've left Domus Domus completely wide open. And they've gone and attacked us. 121 warband. Right, we'll end the episode on a bit of a better note by destroying these guys. And then possibly just literally walking into, yeah, I think... is that Home Sweet Home in Latin, that place is called? I don't know, I swear I've heard that before. But, yeah, we'll just stroll in there. Then that'll be a bit of a better way of ending the episode. Really hazy, but that literally doesn't matter. Just get these guys, loose formation, running, start the battle. Where are they? I can't even see them. They're literally so foggy. Is that them over there? No, legit. Where are them? Where are them? Where are they? There they are. Right, they'll go down in seconds. As long as we don't charge into them, of course, which we have a very high propensity to do. They're going down really quickly. I think, yeah, one of the 3 units just decided to come out. We're doing I actually did Canterbury in circle rather than loose formation. I was wondering why they were going around in circles. Fair enough. Yeah, this isn't particularly exciting, so I'm going to skip a lot of this, but they're down to basically nothing. It's the same as usual. You've seen this quite a few times. We absolutely destroy single units without them actually being able to hit us. It's the annoying thing the Scythians do, but I'm using it to my advantage. Continue, because I want to make sure they don't get back to their city. Is there one lad left? Yep, he's not anymore. Clear victory, 121 kills to 0. Pretty solid victory. Now we might just be able to walk into Domus Dolchus Domus, or whatever it's called, this turn, which would be a nice way to end the episode. Yeah, then we'll call it an episode indeed. Man of the hour. All right, yeah, why the hell not? I mean, that wasn't really a man of the hour kind of thing, but one unit of garrison. Stroll in. What have they got? If it takes like 2 seconds, it's just literally the same thing, right? Yeah, we'll enter the city. We'll take it now, and then that'll be a nice way to end the episode. Right, a snowy day today and foggy. Brilliant, but there we go. I'm not going to use this guy. I'm going to literally use the 2 Scythians, so get like that. Loose formation rather than Canterbury circle this time. Start the battle. Let's move over here. Why actually try and find them? They're going to camp out in the plaza, aren't they? Let's move this forward a little bit. That's it. Okay, both units attack the single unit of warband, like so. Very similar to what you've just seen, so I'll skip most of this. Basically, they're going to be torn apart. One horse has decided he wants to be an idiot, so he's dead now. So they've got 1 kill this time. It's an improvement. A couple of the horses are getting a little bit too close. You stupid... Right. General, just get him in. Why can't they just follow simple orders? Like, don't do a suicide charge. Right, there we go. Oh dear. Anyway, they got 8 kills this time, so well done, rebels. You don't really deserve it, but you know what? We'll give you those 8 kills just this once. So there we go. Nice way to end the episode on. And then yeah, next time we'll obviously continue against Macedonia, and also we need to build a force up against Dacia. These guys are going to move down south. Well, they're basically going to move down south now. Heroic death. No way. Who died? Oh, somebody died. I don't even know. Somebody died somewhere. But anyway, we have all this orange now, which is good. So yeah, these guys are going to head down south. What you're going to have to do is build a palisade, because we're a bit close to Germanians, and then some roads and then some land clearance, and recruit a unit of peasants. You're going to be a bit unhappy for 1 turn, but you're going to have to deal with it, because these 3 units need to move south towards the Dacians. Indeed. Like so. So yeah, they're going to be a bit unhappy, but they're going to have to deal with it. Anyway, we'll sort this all out next episode. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you around.